talk to him. Apparently this guy
A
is the shit.
bespectacled man in an
He's a good
orange
guy.
bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Actually, it's not quite clear if he is a good guy, but apparently he's a good character, at least, anyway. For story purposes.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
I'll shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Should I try to invent a name for myself? Let's try to do that. Before we try to be honest. 28%. Not likely, but we'll give it a try.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It is not yet time.
Okay then.
I'm gonna try to play it off like I'm being mysterious.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
So, in the playthrough I watched up to the point where you talk to him about the scene of the crime. Somebody got hanged. And apparently it's been a few days. And the last part I saw in the playthrough I was seeing was when you go out to his vehicle, or go out to Kim's vehicle and talk on this radio to a woman who was involved somehow. I don't totally remember that part. I watch some playthroughs while I'm going to sleep. Probably a bad habit. Alright, so there's a little bit of information I already know. I'm gonna try to play it as if I don't know it yet. As the player. As the character doesn't. You stopped him again, ask him for a rundown of the area. It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. See, you can take that to mean police are finally here. Whereas, like, Kim's here, so now the police are here. Whereas I'm just a nobody. He's the real police officer, is kind of what he's saying. It's hard to tell if that's what he actually means, though, or if he's... because he does clarify. In full force, I mean. Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. I'll just be honest about this part. I'll say I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
I'm just gonna straight up lie about this one. Completely.
Completely. Does that mean you took the body down from the tree?
And we're like, look, man, you know, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
I don't like
Sure.
dead bodies.
But did you take it down from the tree?
Dead body? No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Good work, empathy. You're getting it.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What a shame. Get to it now. Rip that body down from the tree.
Do I want to say that? What were we supposed to do again? Yeah, let's say that. Don't worry about the body. I'll rip it down.
After it's been up in a tree for that long, any kind of ripping is inadvisable.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Points to your jacket.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General?
Internal Affairs. And I'm not them. I'm from Criminal Investigation.
Hey, settle down. No more biting. No. Settle down, mister. Relax. You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean? Point to your sleeve.
Yes,
But they're just white rectangles.
they're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Should I lie? Pretend you found it. I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my badge.
Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
Let's roll.
After you, officer.
Alright, so...
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay. Good. Let's talk to the manager, like we said we were going to.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Lieutenant glances into his little notebook.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. What is gold and orange like a forest fire but smells like liquor?
Are you kidding me?
Kim is about to say something. Let him.
Right. Now, I know
Oh,
it took
okay.
us a while to
I
arrive
was
at the
hoping he was
scene.
going to suggest something.
It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Continue.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the
You
lieutenant.
said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only
Jamrock.
sometimes come here
A
to keep
terrible
an eye on
name.
the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
Continue.
But you still know your way around, yes? in case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Yes.
I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean do I have questions?
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
No need to be snooty about it. Mm. Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
How do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You
It's
can
the
get to the
west.
courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business. Extra fine.
Who killed
I
him?
don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
I'm a little agitated there.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
Yeah. Did you kill him, Gart?
No, I didn't.
You can tell me, Gart. You killed him, right?
I didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this?
Why did you have to kill him?
Do I have to answer him? Is this mandatory?
The lieutenant stands motionless, his expression unreadable.
Did he hurt you? Is that why? Did you get some kind of sick kick out of killing him?
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
Anyone? Have you killed someone else then?
He ignores you. More. Press on. Push through.
Did you kill Sylvie?
Fuck you, man.
That's enough.
You can't tell who the remark is aimed at. You or Gart? Have not entirely convinced me.
That's a real pity.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Maybe I should ask, because I haven't got an encyclopedia prompt for it. Or, yeah. What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
But what exactly is money? Or I just say you're under arrest. I'm gonna go with the philosophical route.
What are you, a philosopher?
Actually, I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Proceed, but don't show him the coins. They're yours. Pretty sure the coins I have are not good enough to pay that. Proceed, but don't show him the coins. Here. Or should I say, why do I need it?
For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an asshole.
I'll proceed.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
Okay, what happens
I'm
now?
sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Isn't there somewhere else I can stay around here?
You mean somewhere else to run up a huge debt? I don't think so. The union squeezed most places out of business to fund the strike. You're better off home.
Fuck this place. I'll take my chances on the street.
No, don't. There's no need. You really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
Shoot.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I have no idea.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
No, I remember the Marble Hill thing. Apparently this is a phrase meaning, you know, you're out of luck. Something like that. Let's say south.
You don't really know, do you?
A vague blackened image.
A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna try not to be Hobo Cop. I trace the way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number on a building.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when
It's a
you get
long
the
way
time.
home. Okay.
Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
I would actually like to remember where I'm supposed to belong. Is there anything over here that I can steal? I mean, take. That. Bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and roll-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
He looks one with the table.
One with
It
the
will take
table.
quite some effort to wake him up.
I like that. One with the table.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Let's pick up the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
I think I'm fine on morale. Charges 1. Huh. Skill instrument. Challenging. Let's wake him up.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
No words, just a primordial scream.
Why the yelling, man?
30-something man slowly lifts his head and gives you a pensive look. I need you to answer some questions right now.
Really? You woke me up for that? Fine. What is it, officer?
Why are you sleeping here while the others are out striking? See, I don't even think I know about the strike. Kind of surprised I got those dialogue options. Did I just glaze over that? Well, see anything interesting in your dreams? No, I'm not gonna ask that. Well, maybe I should.
Thank God, no.
Was it a fathomless darkness into which we ought to be deferred, like corpses to a mausoleum? Was it pure nothing, your consciousness no longer larger than a single grain of malt? Tell me, was it a bliss free of X somethings? Or you're right, let's talk about something else. We'll do number 2. Pure
The
nothing.
worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir. But when I'm out, then I'm really out. No malt grains or whatever, no poetry stuff, just quality time.
Fuck sleep. Despite the headache and the queasiness, you feel like you've got at least a 10-kilometer run in you.
That's a good one from endurance. Yours? Point at the bottle in the spilt room.
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh, it's empty. Sorry about that, pal.
Tell me about Wild Pines.
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How was that going?
How's it going?
Some fingerprints glisten on the glass.
Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
I've almost never been outside this building.
Good. We're in the middle of a strike down at the harbour, trying to force some sense into the executive board of Wild Pines. For one, I could use some more shut-eye in the mornings. Right to work, right to sleep, I say.
Why are you sleeping here while the others are out striking?
Nate got it. Measurehead's got it. He's guarding the gate. I'm just getting some sleep. Or was.
The way he says Measurehead implies ultimate trust in this head reckoner's physical prowess. He seems like a worthy rival. You should slay him.
Alright, so we're going after Measurehead. Who's behind organizing the strike?
We are. The workers. The union. We know what we need. What's right for us.
You mean there's no leader?
Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart. Knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
Let's ask the sensitive question. What about the dead body in the yard?
Yeah. What about it?
Just trying to find out what you know about it.
You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch, another one falls in a manhole, a third one gets eaten by stray dogs. If someone has decided to die on top of a
Yeah, Rainer.
tree, then how is it my concern?
Well, little point asking you about the body then. I got other questions. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to press him. Sorry, someone has to look into it. Looks like I'm that someone. Tell me what you know.
I can tell you this. Trouble's ahead.
You have a pretty solid feeling that the man's not just mouthing off. He's strong, but even he has reasons to be cautious here.
What kind of trouble? Trouble's already here. Or else would you call a dead man hanging from a tree? Yeah, we'll go with a slightly more dramatic approach.
They say your guy was a killer. Your tree man. He has friends, same as him, killers. There's only one thing they know well. How to wreak havoc.
Wait, who says that?
Everyone. It's a local rumor.
You're saying things might get violent around here?
You heard what I said. Draw your own conclusions. That's all I know, and I prefer to keep it this way.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod, then makes a note in his blue notebook. So Union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even Sleepyhair. This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective.
Alright, I'll let you sleep.
The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table, in sweet sleep.
Okay.
Yes?
Just wanted to check to see if he had any thoughts about that interaction, but he doesn't. You talk to this lady here? It is almost 1 o'clock in the morning for me. Gonna have a quick bathroom break, and I will be right back. And... back. Okay. Audio's still good. We're back. probably just playing for another half an hour or so. I want to get to the tree, but I also need to get to the Lieutenant's shortwave radio. Get to the tree first. So that'll be something that's new for me. So he said to go through this door. Oh, door's bolted. A sign reads, kitchen reserved for personnel until 1. Soft purr of electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Maybe this isn't the door he was talking about then. Door to the west might be this one. Is there a map? Map information incomplete. Acquire a copy of the city map. Where would I get a city map? Okay. That's something I can interact with if I were in another room. Tea container can't open. Equip a pry bar. Good information. Oh, it's raining out.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters.
The zoom out doesn't
washing
look
the
great.
filth away.
I don't think it's supposed to zoom out that much, is it? What is this? Okay, that's the tree.
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
March of 51, that's right. What am I doing?
Look up at the sky. Cold water dripping from your hair.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships. Clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you. You're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol cloak.
What's in the west?
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows.
What is down the shore?
Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs. Cinder blocks left over from
Eternite.
half-finished construction. A defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water.
And beyond that?
Coal City, end of all lines.
Run your fingers through your dampened hair. Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance. What's in the east?
There's a fleet on the corner. A plastic coat is folded into a small triangle under the counter by the window. Beyond that, the strike breakers have gathered.
Let's go east to get that coat then.
The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
Shake your shoulders again.
You shudder, looking down at your feet. Dirty rainwater runs veins into the plaza. 2 green snakeskin shoes stand at attention on the mosaic paving of the plaza.
See, I want to skip this, but I'm afraid I can't get back to it, so I'm going to continue with it. What's in the north? even though I kind of already know the answer.
Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play.
And closer to here?
A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Coal leaks into a puddle beneath a dead man's feet. He swings from a tree, bloated. Droplets of rain slip from his cold cheeks.
What's in the south?
A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised.
Oh, so it's not just a traffic jam. It's traffic being jammed by the raised bridge.
The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
This is going to be an aside. Something I just noticed. This has nothing to do with the game. So, I've been drinking Coke Zero. This is not an advertisement for Coke Zero. In fact, I try to be very aware of branding products that I don't necessarily want to promote it, but marketing-wise, I find certain things interesting. For example, one thing that I'm noticing right now these two Coke Zero cans have different orientations. The mouthpiece is at the edge, is lined up with the edge of the logo here. So when you hold it, usually if you're right-handed, you will hold it with your right hand. You hold it with the logo facing out. So people standing to your left or to your right are going to be more likely to see it. What I think is interesting, this can out of a new case of Coke Zero I just got has the logo facing towards you as you drink it. So I'm kind of wondering, is that what brands are doing now for the pandemic? Because you're more likely to be spending time on your own. Therefore, it's more important to point the logo at the drinker than at other potential customers. I kind of wonder if that's the change. Anyway, that's an aside. This is probably something that somebody else has already noticed. I'm just noticing it for the first time. And this is May the 9th. So this could be a recent change. This could be a change that's happened like months ago, and I'm just now getting a case from the new batch. Or it could be a complete... I could be totally misreading it. It might be something totally different. It might be it might be misoriented by accident. Regardless, some food for thought. We play this game that has nothing to do with politics or weird philosophy or existentialism or anything. This is a game about being a cop. A regular cop game. What is Jamrock? Besides being a place with a terrible name.
Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol. Droplets form on your eyelashes.
So Revachol is... There's Martinez, there's Revachol, there's Jamrock. There's a few other locations that were mentioned on the radio when I was reading off the weather report. I don't quite know which is the city, which one is the country, or what. Because he did mention that maybe we're in Martinez now, and Jamrock is south of Martinez, and they're both within Revachol. I'm gonna come back to that, see if I'm correct.
It's home.
Ah, home. Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at? Why am I not there?
To be in Martinez, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution failed.
What am I doing here?
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland.
Hey, I thought I was looking south. Yeah, I was looking south. Was Jamrock Rock City? Ah, doesn't matter. Where the hood, where the hood, where the
Have a
hood at?
brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
Interesting. Shudder, look no further.
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain. It's the only home you have now, but you can't go back. Not like this.
Okay. So that's where my precinct is. I'm not going back until I get the job done, though.
Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
What's above?
Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
I'm assuming that aerostatics are like a type of zeppelin or something like that. What's below? Lastly,
Collapsed storm drains, old sewage systems flooded with rainwater. Hidden weapon caches from the revolution. Doors leading down to Leroyam. The catacombs to which, for 3 centuries, they delivered the blue-blooded dead.
the Royam. It's where the royals are buried, I'm assuming. At least that's what would make sense if they're referring to the blue-blooded dead. Motherfucker.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
Yeah, let's go there. What is a freet? Orlin and rags. Assuming they mean this spot. Or is this the other door? Yeah, this is the other door. Welcome to Revachol. Oh, we'll talk to him real quick.
Welcome to Revachol.
Like, just tells you that he's a racist lorry driver. The remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant. Yeah, you know what? Let's carry on. What's in here? I don't know what that is, but I'm taking it. Ooh, magnesium.